Hello there and congratulations. Now in this quick video, I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the best #1 method to make money online really fast and really easily. Now I can pretty much guarantee that you've never seen anything like this before, so I hope that you are as excited to watch this video as I am to be making it for you. Now before we get started, I have to start out with something really obvious, okay? I can't legally make any promises, guarantees, or claims that you will ever make a single dime or a single red penny from my system, from the system, ever at all, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, what I can tell you is this. We do have people who are in fact already making money with this system, and some of these people have never made a single red cent online, but made commissions within their first few days of using this system. But before I share this fast, easy, foolproof method to making money online, I want to share two really important things with you. Number one, this short and exclusive video presentation may be removed from the internet at any time, okay? So please be sure to stick around with me for the next few minutes right now and do not leave, or you may regret missing out on this in the near future, okay? Number two, once you see the power, speed, and ease of my system, you have to promise me that you remember to appreciate it, because it took me 14 months and over $125,000 of R&D, or research and development, to make this system possible for us, for me and you. Deal? Okay, great. Now let's get to the good stuff. Now in a minute, I'm going to prove to you just how truly simple and fast this system can work for you and has worked for real members by sharing some of their comments, reviews, and results with you. But before we get into that, I wanted to illustrate to you exactly what my system is, what it does, and what you will and won't have to do when you take action and test drive my system today for only $1 measly. Now with this system, you won't have to own a domain, pay for hosting, build a website, or use an FTP client to upload or download files. My team and I have already done all the techie nonsense for you. You won't have to create your own product or look for anything to sell, because my team and I have already created products to sell for you. You won't have to figure out traffic generation or converting traffic into sales and all that nonsense, because my team and I have already tested over $25,000 of traffic from various sources and found the winning sources that send the traffic for you. And with this system, you won't have to know how to set up your autoresponder or build an email list of targeted subscribers. Why? Because my team and I have developed a technology that automatically sets up your opt-in form and collects leads for you. And you won't have to know how to follow up with your email list or write email swipes, email ad copy, whatever, because my team and I follow up with your email subscribers for you to help close sales. And finally, you won't have to talk to anyone or deal with any daily customer support or any support at all, or phone calls or anything like that when someone buys a product, because my team and I handle all of the customer support for you, okay? Now let's stop for a minute, because I know what's going through your mind right now. Right now, you're probably thinking that there's no way a system like this even exists, and even if the technology did exist, you're still skeptical that I'm leaving something out, because there's no way it's this easy, and it definitely sounds too good to be true, right? And honestly, I don't blame you, not one single bit. You have no clue who I am, how my system works, or if you should even listen to me in the first place. So let me explain to you who I am, why my system works, and how regular people just like you are using my system to get incredible results fast and easy, some having no prior knowledge, experience, or level of success. Now my name is Allan Maglioka, and I've been an online entrepreneur since 2002. And as you can see, this is me with my beautiful wife. And as you can see, I've authored a best-selling book and helped tons of people just like you to be successful online. I don't know if you can see here, but it says I'm a bestseller on Amazon and home-based small businesses. And someone actually referred to me as being Robert Kiyosaki, the next or another rich dad, poor dad, Robert Kiyosaki, which I'm extremely humbled by that. So thank you if you're watching this video and you left that comment or that review for me. Thank you so much. All right. Now I want you to notice, okay, that I just said that I've been an online entrepreneur since 2002, right? What I did not say is that I've been a successful online entrepreneur since 2002. Now, that's just when my journey began. So let me get personal for a minute, okay? Try not to laugh at me. I actually, in college, got a D in entrepreneurship. As an elective class, entrepreneurship, in college, I was trying to get my business up. I got a D, okay? I was angry, very, very angry, okay? I spent over $20,000 hard-earned money on these informational products that led me absolutely nowhere, and I spent 7 years trying to crack the code until I finally was able to do so in 2009, okay? Now, once I figured out how things worked, I went from $0 income in 7 years to over $5,000 income in just a couple of weeks. Now, fast forward years later, and I'm able to make money pretty much on demand. As you can see, there's a daily profit of $3,200, $3,185.05. A couple months worth, $385,000 or $385,648.85 to be exact. Affiliate stats for the 30 days, in another account, $5,400 plus. So I'm able to pretty much make money on demand, okay? And once I learned how to do this, once I learned how to run a profitable online business, things changed a lot. I'm now able to do things I've always wanted to do, like travel to Italy for 3 weeks. I'm Italian, so I'm Italian American. I'm Italian American, so I didn't like telling the people in Italy that I was Italian because they tried speaking to me in Italian, and I am not fluent in Italian at all. So I am Italian descendant, but I am from America. So anyway, I was able to see where my great-grandparents came from Italy, and it was absolutely wonderful. As you can see, we're flying first class over there, my wife and I, and we're at the Vatican, and then we're enjoying some gelato and also the gondola ride. So all this was awesome, awesome stuff. I was also able to acquire over 8 acres of land. Okay, so we're actually in the process right now of scheduling, to build our dream home on this 8 acres of land. And this is just my wife and I just walking around the land. We went there one day and decided to walk around and just to get out for the day. Okay, and luckily we were able to have a drone. We got a drone out there taking a picture of us, so it was pretty cool. Also, fly to my Bahamas timeshare. I have a timeshare in Nassau, Bahamas, and this is the view from our balcony. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to get away for 7 or 8 days each year, and or if I can't make it, just rent out and make money off of it. But the point is just like vacation spots like these, I really enjoy going to. I also, as you can see, have a passion for cars, mainly Mercedes. I also like Chevys. I don't have any of those pictures here, but there's a few of the cars that I've owned. I have the E-Class, the G-Wagon, the GLK, the CLS 550, and the S550. I do not have all of these right now at once. I've sold some of them, but the point is I enjoy, having nice luxury vehicles, that ride smooth, and I just have a passion for cars. I love vehicles. Actually, anything with a motor, I love. Okay, I got my first four-wheeler ATV when I was 2 years old on my second birthday. My dad used to race professional motocross dirt bikes, so he got me my first four-wheeler when I was 2 years old, and we have video footage of it. I don't have it here to show you, but my helmet was so heavy that it actually weighed my head down, so I couldn't even hold my head up. That's how young I was riding this motorcycle around our land. So anyway, none of this is to brag about my success online. I want to be very clear about this, okay? I just want you to see the power of my system, and it's highly important for me to illustrate to you what is possible when you have the right system in place, okay? Now, over the past 7 years, I've spent countless hours coaching lots of people to copy the success that I have in my business, and honestly, after a while, I noticed a few things weren't right. There was a slight challenge in the whole coaching process. Here's what happened. I noticed this, okay? What would happen was I would explain the conceptual part of making money online to my clients, to my students, and they seemed to understand perfectly, okay? But then I would get to explaining the technical side of the business to them, and quite often the immediate response from them was one of the following. And I heard several other things as well, but here's just a few to name. Can't you just set up the autoresponder for me? Can I pay you to create a product for me to sell? I understand how everything works, but can you just set up the funnel for me? They're referring to a sales funnel, of course. There are too many offers online, Allan. How do I know which ones are the most profitable? Good question, right? And I've wasted too much money on traffic, Allan. Can you get someone to send good traffic to me so I don't have to worry about wasting more money testing traffic sources? This is a huge, huge problem. Even when you do have a profitable offer, finding the right traffic, finding good traffic, this is a big problem that I noticed in my, with my clients. And honestly, all of this stuff became overwhelming for me. And being the lazy guy that my wife will tell you that I am, I found a way to create a system that just does all the stuff for you, okay? I automated everything. Now, it's actually like a partnership where my team and I do all the hard work for you, and then I cut you in on the commissions, okay? Now, when developing the system, I asked myself one simple question. I asked myself, Allan, if there was a technology available in 2002 that would have saved you 7 years of failure and just bypassed all of the stress gained and money lost, what would that technology have to be capable of doing? Now, here's how it works. Okay, here's what we came up with. Step 1, you partner with me for only $1 today. Okay, you simply click the button below and pay one measly dollar to get instant access to my automated system. After that, you'll fill out just a short form one time. You will simply provide your PayPal email, username, and password to log into the system, and a few more basic things to get your account set up so leads and commissions can come to you. And then test drive the system for a full 10 days. Okay, if you're happy, simply do nothing and your membership will remain active for only about $1 a day, okay? Now, as you can see, I've done my best to make the system affordable to almost anyone who is serious enough to simply give up that coffee or in the morning at Starbucks or just able to put simply $1 per day aside, okay, to invest in their business. Okay, step 2, choose your traffic volume. Okay, now you can choose how much traffic you want delivered to your new copy of my system based on your budget. Okay, now this makes things super flexible for you. Okay, there's various volumes of traffic that you can send to your new copy of my system. Okay, so you're able to choose this. Now from there, someone else will send traffic to your new website for you, giving you the traffic, leads, and any sales that may come in through your site. And step 3, of course, the fun part, collecting your commissions. Any commissions generated through your new website will show up in your members area, okay, that you're about to get into, and we pay monthly through PayPal to get your commissions to you fast and easy, okay? And that's it. You can literally take action for only $1 a day, set up your account in under 15 minutes, choose your traffic volume, and start seeing leads and sales within a couple days from now, if not sooner. Now, the key thing to understand here is this. You are activating a system that is proven to get leads and sales with a proven traffic source tailored specifically for my system with virtually zero setup or hard work on your part. Now, this helps prevent pretty much all guesswork on your end, therefore helping to eliminate the variables that usually cause you to fail over and over again, okay? And that's why I called my system Easy Clone System, and it's powered by my main company called Affiliate Academics. Now, we've literally done all the hard work on our end to allow you to reap the benefits by cloning our system so that we can partner up together without you having to do any heavy lifting. And as a matter of fact, I told you earlier that I would prove to you that my system works by showing not only what I have been able to achieve with my system myself, but also what my current partners who decided to take me up on my offer and what they're saying about my system. Now, here's the first one. Johnny, I've blurted out their last names just for anonymous reasons. And before I get started on this, this testimony and these testimonials are all, they're testimonials, okay? But they're not guarantees of income or results. And please see our full earnings disclaimer and terms and conditions at the bottom of this page for more information on that, okay? Because again, I cannot promise that you will receive any results at all on this. I'm just sharing with you what others have been able to do with my system, okay? Now, Johnny says, I wish that I would have found you earlier, okay? I've been trying to make money online for over 3 years now. I've learned a lot about all technical parts and much of the marketing behind all that. But so far, money-wise, the only thing that I can show is a credit card top-up after buying course after course and some coaching programs. I've been with Affiliate Academics for less than a month. I am following the course, and guess what? I'm making a few sales already. Seems like not much, but I will say it again, I am making some sales. I can name many good things about Allan and AA, which is Affiliate Academics, our main brand. Is step by step, straight to the point, and is telling me and giving me a way to finally make money online. I wish I would have found you earlier, but you got my hope back again. Thanks a lot, Allan. Okay, so that's Johnny. Then there's Michael, the best DFY or DFU online, the best done for you online. Hi, Allan. I've been online for 4 years to make money. I never came across a mentor who has done so much for his students. This must be one of the best done-for-you packages you will ever find with fantastic results. I'm very grateful. Okay. Tammy, she is not talking about the Sixth Sense, where she says, I am starting with this and I already see people. She's not talking about seeing dead people. She's talking about seeing subscribers. Okay, so she's already getting leads into her system from getting into our program and activating this system. Jacob says, I'm just a week into Allan's program, and he's talking about the training part, and we'll get over to that here in a minute. And I already have more understanding, knowledge, and tools than months of wasting money on overhyped material could ever give me. A few more clicks, and I'll have the automated sales funnel running. Literally just a few clicks. Looking forward to success. So Jacob was in the process of getting his system set up. He went through the training first, decided to do that before activating his system, but it's literally just a few clicks of the mouse. Okay, very important to understand the ease of this system. James said, I feel good with Affiliate Academics. Again, this is our main brand. James says, I am a new student of 3 days and I like what I see. I have tried at least 10 other people and systems and I know what I am seeing. Allan is good and I like his honesty and morality. So very important to know that that my partners and clients, they actually trust me. Okay, I feel that's very, very important. That's why I shared this with you. Moses, what the gurus gloss over when they claim to teach their students. I am an ongoing student at Affiliate Academics, which I call Affiliate Addiction. I am digging deep into the materials. I am learning a lot. The language is like grade 4 to me. Step by step and easy to understand, a very practical approach. Again, Moses is talking about the training involved that, by the way, I give to the same exact training, not a variable of the training, the same exact training to my $6,000 coaching clients. Okay, so when I coach somebody and they pay me $6,000, this is the training that I give to them. And it's important to understand that it's on a 4th grade level, according to Moses, and very, very easy to understand, because one thing that I'm not bragging on myself, one thing I'm good at is my ability to not water things down, but to be very, very detailed in how this whole make money online thing works. But do it in a way that literally anyone can understand. And so it's very important for you to convey to you that Moses thought it was like grade 4, like very, very easy to understand. Okay. And these are newbies. Okay. So yeah, really cool stuff. Derek, follow Allan's, it's a little typo, follow Allan's standard. Okay. The training I've seen so far is excellent and it shows. I know who mentored Allan, and he is a multimillionaire and is very well known. It's one reason that I actually joined AA, Affiliate Academics. Allan has no idea that I know his mentor. He will after he reads this. The standard that Allan has shown doesn't get a lot higher and is well worth following. So basically, the people who are choosing to partner up with me, they're liking everything that's going on, and they are considering me a very reputable, credible person with high standards. And I think that's very important to illustrate to you again. Okay? And lastly, we have Lee. Now, Lee is actually a preacher. Okay, he is a minister. So Lee says, finally, something that is legitimate and actually works. I am only on lesson 2 of the sophomore course right now. He's talking about the second part, the sophomore part of the actual training. I feel like I finally have found training that is complete and an instructor who truly cares about his students. Further going to show you that I do care about your success and I do care about you, and it's very important for you to recognize that, okay? And honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg, okay? I don't want to bore you with testimonials, but testimonials do come in regularly, and you will get to meet many of these people in our private Facebook group once you get started with us today for only $1 measly dollar, okay? So the main question now is, now that I've proven to you that my system not only works for me, and I'm a credible person. But for my partners who have chosen to take action, who actually trust me, the next question is, will you be my next partner? Okay? Now, if you take massive action today for only $1, not only will you get plugged into my system valued at $2,997 for everything being automated. Remember, I put over $125,000 of research and development into this and over 14 months to build it. And get access to our private Facebook group, which is valued at $97 a month easily. But you will also receive my affiliate academics training. Like I said, the people who were referring to the affiliate academics in their testimonials, that's the actual core training of my affiliate academics brand. Okay, this is a $997 value. You're going to get this as part of this package today. Okay, and secondly, you're going to get VIP support that responds usually within a few hours. Okay, sometimes it takes 12 to 24 hours, but for the most part, within a few hours, you'll hear a response. So we're basically moving you to the front of the line, if you will. That's a $97 value. Now let me ask you a very important question, okay? If all I gave you today for $1 was one of my cloned income streams that actually makes me money and never provided you with anything else ever again, wouldn't that already be worth well over the price that you're going to be paying today? The answer should be a resounding yes, 1,000%, okay? But I'm not stopping there, because my business partners will tell you hands down that my main goal in business is to over-deliver on everything that I create for my clients, for my partners, for my students, okay? And that's just a fact. So you will also receive lifetime product updates as long as you're an active member, giving you not one, but endless income streams that I will release into your members area every time I create, test, and monetize a new product. This is really priceless. I just had to put a value on it, so I put $997 value, because what's going to happen is every time I create a new product, a new offer, a new sales funnel, put a new system income stream in place, I create stuff and I test it and I monetize it. I make sure that it's optimized and making money for me, and then I release it into this members area for you, okay? So as long as you're an active member, you are going to, each time I create a new product and release it, you're going to have the ability, the first ability above anyone else, again, front in line, to promote this product, and it will show up within your members area ready for you to send traffic to and monetize and make money from, okay? And also, of course, still building a list of leads with the subscribers going onto your list, okay? Now, again, I built this system entirely based on one single question. Allan, if there was a technology available in 2002 that would have saved you 7 years of failure and just bypassed all the stress gained and all the money lost, what would that technology have to be capable of doing, okay? And because, here's the reason why. If something like Easy Clone System existed in 2002, then I probably wouldn't have tirelessly spent 7 years of failure before generating my first sale online. I had to learn how to build websites. I had to learn how to integrate opt-in forms. I had to learn how to find the right traffic sources, collect leads, build a list of leads, write follow-up emails, follow up with these people, set up autoresponders, send out email broadcasts, find out which offers converted, set up sales funnels, upsells, downsells, cross-sells, members areas, content creation, outsourcing, customer support, and I'm sure I've missed out a lot more things that I had to learn on. I just spit off as many things as I could think of that are involved in every single successful business that I've ever been a part of, at least. And I didn't know any of this, okay? And it took 7 years of failure for me to be able to figure all this stuff out, and I learned the absolute hard way. And that's actually what my book, From Misery to Millions, is about, is explaining the whole process. But I don't even want to get into the 7 years of failure. Because luckily now the technology does exist. I wish that it existed then. Hindsight's 2020. It didn't exist, but it exists now for you, okay? And that's the important thing. And by the way, please don't think for a split second that I've forgotten about all the pain, fear, restlessness, sleepless nights, anxiety, and skepticism the internet caused me to experience in my venture to succeed online. Now, the years may go by, but the memories never go away from me, okay? And that's how I know you're probably still a little scared and skeptical right now, just as I was. And that's why I'm letting you get in for only $1 today and making this as low risk as I possibly can for you, okay? Does that sound fair? And as my partners shared in their testimonials, I strive for my business to be the most honest, candid, and transparent on the internet, okay? So if you are not completely satisfied or stoked, excited about your membership within the first 10 days of your trial period, simply shoot us an email from the members area and we will cancel you with no questions asked, no games, and no charges ever again, okay? I don't play that game of let's see how long we can charge the person before they get mad and finally cancel. No. And unfortunately, a lot of people are doing that these days. I'm not one of those people. You send us an email, we'll cancel you within the 10-day trial period, no questions asked, okay? And just for giving our system a test drive as a free gift, remember I love over-delivering value, I want to give you a 100% free digital copy of my book that we were just discussing, From Misery to Millions, just for testing and test driving my easy clone system today. That's another $49 value. Tons and tons of value here, okay, that I'm giving to you just for $1. So what are you waiting for, buddy, okay? We have a partnership to create and a business to build for you. Simply click the button below now and get started with your test drive of this incredibly powerful system for only $1 today, okay? Take massive action right here, right now. And oh, by the way, in case you're still not convinced that my easy clone system can work for you, here's some video footage of more people who took action with me and got insane results.
So I'm not really a big risk taker, and what I did was when I saw you trying to do some online stuff, I was just skeptical. I immediately thought, man, nobody makes money online. It's all a scam. I thought you were absolutely crazy when you paid somebody online that you knew like $5,000 to get some lessons and get coaching and kind of get your path started. But little did I know then that you making that decision would have such an impact on my life. Because if you hadn't taken that risk, if you hadn't have invested that money and then kind of passed it on to me, then I would have never started my business. I'd still be out there fighting the rat race, going from one day job to the next, living paycheck to paycheck. So I've been doing this for, I'd say, a little over 5 years now. And in that time frame, I've got a spreadsheet there that I keep up with, and I write down every single month how much money I make, and then I compile that to a little yearly spreadsheet, So I went and tracked all the money I've made just for this business since day one when I started. And the only thing that I keep up with is net profit. So that's after all the costs are out, which there's not a lot of cost to begin with, but you take away all the costs, all the fees, everything, and since day one, I've made over $2 million in profit since day one. The way that it's changed my life is just, if someone handed you $2 million, how would that change your life? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's enabled me to just be able to do so much more. It's enabled me to build, my dream home at the age of 33. I've always had faith in myself. I've always known I was a smart guy and whatnot. And I've kind of always knew that I would have my dream home at some point, but I thought it would be when I was 60 years old. You know what I mean? After I've worked a 9 to 5 for 30 or 40 years. And to be able to have this, house, land, everything by the age of 33, is just unreal. I saw the potential in what you were showing me when we were first getting started, to where, if you take a little bit of hard work and combine that with working smart, then it's almost like sky's the limit. It blows everything out of the water. It frees me up to have more time if I work smarter instead of just working harder all day. And one of the biggest changes since implementing all the stuff that you showed me was just basically time management. Before, when I was working my day job, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., that was number one on the schedule. I've got to do, I've got to be at work, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And now that I've started my own internet business, guess who makes the schedule? It's me. I decide what I want to do. I decide where I want to go. It opens up so much more for me to spend time with my family. That in itself is just priceless. And there's not anything else competing with that. That is now option number one. It's time with my family. So that's that's definitely been above all else, above all the money, above all the everything else that what you've showed me has changed my life. That's been the number one most important, most thing that I'm grateful for right there. I was living paycheck to paycheck every single week, and I said, man, if I could just take what you're teaching me and use that just to be able to go take my wife out to dinner and a movie once a month, then I would consider that a success. And now we're way past that.
Having my own internet business, it affects my life tremendously, because now I can wake up early, but instead to go to work and spend all my day there, I go to work out, I walk my dog, I go shopping, I do my nails, I do whatever. I'm having a good life. If you want to be successful, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what language you speak. Look at me. I came from Mexico 5 years ago. I didn't speak English. I didn't have business. Right now, I'm speaking English. I have my own business. I have financial freedom. And if I can do it, everybody else can do it. The first thing I did, I went to school because I want to belong to this culture. Then I started working. I work full time. I work like 60 hours a week. At that moment, I was so blessed because, you know, I moved from my country. I didn't have any skills. I didn't went to college here or anything. I was making good money. And I thought like that was the American dream. That was why I came here from. And I thought it was like a freedom. Well, the first month I make $1,800. The second month I make $3,000. Then from that month on, I start making like $9,000, and I stay like stable between $10,000 and $12,000 until now. Part of being successful is to share with others, just as Allan did to me. Start making your business and be successful.
How long did it take till you feel like you were very comfortable with that? Like, how long did it take for us to get up and going, basically?
Well, after you showed me, I think a few days later, I started doing everything by myself. It came on pretty quick, and I got pretty good at it.
The cool part is you really only spend 15 to 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, nothing to it. Yeah. It's remarkable. I tell the guys I work out at the gym every day that I spend a few minutes at the computer, and I'm making $600-700 a month, and they can't believe it. They want to get into it too, because they can't believe you can make that kind of money just working on a computer for a few minutes a day. People learn it and put some effort out and really do it, they can make a great deal of money.
I like to refer it to what I call TAN, which means take action now.
Yes.
TAN. And people are afraid to tan. Why are they afraid to tan? They're afraid they're afraid they're going to get burnt. So that's why people don't tan out in the sun. They're afraid they're going to get burnt. Right. Same people don't tan online. They don't take action now because they're afraid that whatever they buy or whatever they get, they're going to get burnt on that. And so the whole point is to try to make them feel at ease that, hey, this online business thing, it's doable, it's achievable, and there are tangible results. And so that's why I want people to see that all ages, no matter where you are, culture, whatever, I mean, you can do this, you know.
And don't get discouraged when you're doing it, because it'll come. You just got to just keep working at it.
And it takes action. You have to take action. You have to move. You can't sit back like this and say, oh. And
do it one time, not do it again. You got to keep on doing it.
The faster you get through the content, the faster you learn, and the faster you can get up and run.
Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, keep trying, and more you're going to make. But don't let us sit there and not do nothing. If the opportunity comes, I suggest follow the instructions and do it on a daily basis. Be proud that you be able to earn some extra money, and it's a legitimate thing. It's not a hoax.
Okay, so I've shown you the system, I've shown you the proof. Now it's time to take action. If you're still hanging around, click the button below right now and get started with your test drive of this incredibly powerful system for only $1 today, okay? Test it out for 10 days and you are going to love it. If you don't absolutely love it, just shoot us an email. We'll cancel it for you so you'll never be billed ever again. If you love it, which I know you will, just do nothing and you'll just be billed monthly after that, equaling only about $1 a day. So very, very affordable. Take action right now, and I will see you on the inside.